Welcome, welcome everybody. I am super excited to be here. I am Jenny Irvin. For those that don't know me, I'm a mama to 8 children, ages 20 down to 5 boys and 3 girls, and happy wife to Steve. We've been married for almost 23 years, and I am a mompreneur. I have been a mompreneur now for about 4 years, and I love to encourage other mamas and dads in working from home. I love being able to have moms stay home with their babies. We live in a 2-income society, and it is very, very hard to survive on 1 income. And my goal, my job, and what I love to do is to enable moms to stay home with their babies and be able to enjoy being with them while still bringing in some extra income from home so that it helps relieve some of the family's financial stressors. And I love letting dads spend more time with their families. It's all about family. So I am here today with Mompreneurs Unlimited. We come on every week, and sometimes we have guests on the show. Sometimes we have training specifically from me. We have encouragement for everybody. So I love to say, whether you are selling eggs at farmers market, making things and selling them on Etsy, or if you are a part of a network marketing company, there's something here for everybody because you are a mompreneur. So I particularly am in the network marketing business, so you will find a lot of my training geared towards that, but you can apply a lot of these things to whatever business that you have. So today we are going to jump in for 10 key tips to get more leads on Facebook without becoming a salesy weirdo. Now, before we get started, I have a couple of things to say introductory wise. And that is this. Facebook is where it is at in our society as far as getting the word out there with social media. However, Facebook has also become a place where a lot of people who are unskilled, a lot of people just end up what we call vomiting, social media vomiting about their companies on Facebook, and then it becomes very, very obnoxious. So I want you to look at it this way. If you are at the mall and you are walking down the mall and you're trying to go to Build-A-Bear with your child, or you're trying to go get something from JCPenney's, and standing in the middle of the mall is a kiosk, and there is a man there, and he has got a flyer in his hand and maybe some sample for something. What do you usually do? You don't make eye contact with him. Why? Because you know the minute you make eye contact with him, what's going to happen? He's going to suck you in. He's going to say, ma'am, we have a 50% off special. Please try our sample. And they are so pushy, it's not even funny. You just want to say, let me get over to JCPenney's. So what do? You avoid eye contact with them at all costs because it's over once that eye contact is made, right? Well, this is what is happening in our society with Facebook now. We have more than ever tons of opportunities to be able to make money from home. But guess what we're doing? We're vomiting all over our friends on social media. And people are doing the same thing on social media as they do at the malls. They're avoiding eye contact with us. They're hiding us on their news feeds because they're so tired of the next thing we're going to put up. They are not wanting to get in conversations through private message because they know the minute that they start talking with you, you're going to pitch them. We don't want this happening because while there are wonderful opportunities these days, there are also a lot of mistakes in what's happening and how people are trying to get the word out with social media. So I want to talk for just a second before we jump in about network marketing in particular. Network marketing, like I said, this is what my expertise is, and so I tend to lean towards that kind of training. But again, you're going to have all kinds of tips and training no matter what you're doing from home. But network marketing is huge. I myself am a part of a whole lot of network marketing companies. I have a network marketing company for the hair products that I use. I have a network marketing company for the supplements that helped me with adrenal fatigue. I have a network marketing company in wearable technology. I have a network marketing company that helps me market my network marketing companies. Literally, I have a network marketing company that's helped me lose 50 pounds. I'm telling you, many, many, many of the products in my life are network marketing companies. MLM used to get a bad rap, But these days, network marketing companies do put out some of the highest quality, best products that are out there. But just like everything else, you have to be careful. Be aware of what company you're in. Make sure it's quality. Make sure that it is not a pyramid scheme. Make sure that it is on the up and up. And know your company and know your product. But remember, people want people, not products. They're going to connect with people, not products. You need to be the person that represents your product, not the product. And that's the goal of what we're going to learn today with your 10 key tips with utilizing Facebook for your company. You want to make yourself attractive. You want to make yourself a personality for people. So let's move in to the main meat of what I want to share with you today. 10 key tips to get more leads on Facebook. Now, you may love Facebook, you may hate Facebook. Now, probably because you're on Facebook right now watching me, you probably like Facebook. But you know what? There are a lot of people that don't, and there are a lot of people that want to succeed online with their companies, but they hate Facebook. Whether you like Facebook or not, it's here, and it is the main way to get to be able to stay at home with your babies. If you don't want to get out and face-to-face deal with people and you want to be able to be successful, you've got to implement Facebook, and you've got to learn how to implement it well. There are very few other ways. You can try it. You can just stick with Instagram, or you can just stick with some of these others. But like it or not, Facebook is the number one. And that's where you've got to become an absolute expert in. Content marketing is becoming less about what you put on a page and more about the experiences that you create for the consumer. Now, people don't come on Facebook to be sold to. They come because they want, they don't come to buy stuff usually. They go to Amazon to buy stuff. Now, I will tell you, more and more and more Facebook is becoming a place to buy. But that's not the number one reason they're there. They're there to have good quality content given to them. Some sort of encouragement. Something that's going to speak to what's going on in their lives right now. They're there to be entertained is another reason. And they are there to be edified. They are not there to be sold to. And you must remember that, because trying to sell to people on Facebook is the best way to get yourself hidden, to have no hearing at all, and to be blocked by everybody that's around you. Now, there are two strategies, and you have to decide what your strategy is. Okay? There is a strategy that I seek to implement probably 85% of the time, and that is called attraction marketing. Attraction marketing is more about drawing people to you, branding yourself in whatever your niche is, and then on the side, talking to people about your product or your business. So you will rarely see me actually put an ad on my Facebook page. You will rarely see me actually talk about what my company is. Instead, I have my niche. I draw my people with my niche. And then as I am conversing with my people and I see that there is a need, then I will bring up my company. Because I'm not about sales. I'm about relationships. A lot of companies will tell you to post specifically about your company on your page. And it's okay. If that's the strategy you decide to do, that's okay. And actually, that is pretty much why I am doing this training. These 10 tips I'm about to give you are actually to be utilized if you have the strategy of posting your actual business. But there are many of these things that can be applied if you have the attraction marketing viewpoint as well. So you need to think through, what do you believe? Now, I will post about, on occasion, I'll post about my company. Maybe there's a special promo going on. Maybe I'm at a live event. I was just in LA, and so I was at a live event. So there was, for that week, for several days, there was a lot about my particular company. But this week, there's not been. And that's because my main objective is not to make my Facebook page an ad. All right? So let's move on and keep those two approaches in mind as I give you these tips. Tip number 1, you need to be expanding your friend list. And I don't care if this is your first day on Facebook or if you've been on Facebook for several years. I don't care if you have 2 friends or 2,000 friends. Part of your daily method of operation, your income producing activity should be to be friending new people. And you can do this in several different ways. You can be going to groups that have like-minded, like for instance, I homeschooled for 16 years, so I could go to homeschool moms lists, friend 10 people a day from that moms list. You can go to work at home groups where there are people looking. You can go, let's say that you're in the health and wellness, go to health and wellness groups. Or Facebook is always suggesting friends for you. Friend those people. Don't go to your friends lists and start friending all their friends. That is spam, and that will get you in trouble really, really quickly. So, but go to groups, go and find like-minded individuals, people that you think might be interested in what you have to say. Are you a dog lover? Is that your niche? Then find other dog lovers. Whatever your niche is, find your niche. But now here's the mistake I made. Don't just randomly friend everybody and their brother and sister. Qualify your friend list, and I'll tell you why. Because you're going to attract more people based on who you friend. I went through at one point and I friended and friended and friended, and you know what? A lot of those friends or people, they were people that were like doing like sweepstakes, and they were people that were not good quality contacts. They weren't people that even had anything in common with me. So you're not friending for friend's sake. You want to friend people that you truly have an interest in building a relationship with, and friend every single day and qualify those friends. And when they may say to you, hey, do I know you? You might say, no, but we have several mutual friends, or no, but we're in this same group and I love making new friends. And some people won't want to friend you, and that is okay. They can always say no. But expanding your friend list is number 1. Do it every day. Make it intentional. Number 2, do set your posts to public. All your posts need to be public. I don't care if it's a post about your son being potty trained or if it's a post about your business. Make all your posts public, because this is how you're going to get the most reach with what you have to say with your content. Now, there are people that say, well, I don't really like my life being shown on Facebook. Here's the deal. If you want to make Facebook profitable for you with a business, you're going to have to live out loud. That is part of the strategy with Facebook. Live out loud. Don't put up things that, be wise about what you post, right? If your teenage son is having a really bad day, don't post that on Facebook. He's not going to appreciate that. But you've got a cute picture of your child coloring, post it. People love to see these things. Now, if you have an issue, like I had one mom that she was foster child, she was doing fostering. She can't put her children's up on Facebook. But guess what? She can put a picture of their cute little toes. She can take a picture of their chubby hands coloring. She can take a picture that doesn't show their face. She can take a picture of them doing something with their back turned while they're stirring the cookie dough. So get creative, but post publicly. Number 3, don't be spammy and don't be a salesy weirdo. And I'm going to talk about that next. I'm going to talk about that in more detail as we move on. But you need to make sure that your Facebook feed is a place that is very pleasant to hang out. Think of your Facebook feed like a blog, and ask yourself, if I were me, if I were somebody else, would I want to be on this page? Look at it objectively. Maybe ask somebody else that you know to look at it objectively. And look at your page. Does my page, is it pleasant? Is it like, oh, this is somebody, if somebody's checking out whether they want to be my friend and they go to my Facebook page, because they will, is that going to be attractive to them? Is it going to be something that looks inviting and warm, like a blog would, where they say, oh, this looks like a family I'd like to get to know? Or every other post, is it buy my makeup or buy my green drink or whatever it is? People don't want to be sold to. So don't be spammy. Don't be a salesy weirdo. Number 4 follows right along with it. Don't fill your entire newsfeed with just your business. Now, if you're doing attraction marketing, that's a given. But if you are posting your particular company on your page, you are going to be very strategic about it. You're not going to fill your whole newsfeed with that. Now, if you want to have a separate page that is for your business, by all means, go ahead and do that. So let's say, for instance, the hair care products that I use. If I wanted to sell those products and be posting all kinds of stuff about the products constantly, then I would make a page for that and invite my friends to like it. But then they're opting in knowing it's a business. Your public Facebook newsfeed is not the place for that. You need to be, so if you want to, every day you can post lots of stuff on that page, but then the page for your business, but then you're going to strategically pop 1 or 2 of those posts in on occasion on your main page. So let's say I want to highlight the ingredients in my hair care, in my hair product. Do it all you want on your business page. Don't do it every day on your main page. Number 5, do keep this general rule of thumb. And I have to get my notes here. Hold on. Here we go. Here's your general rule of thumb. And you notice that I didn't type it all out here. That's because you have to watch this to get all of this. You can't just take all my notes from my presentation. But I will tell you that at the end of this, I will post the link. I do have a Google document with this very PDF that is available for all of you that will have a lot of what I tell you in a PDF document for you to use. But here's the general rule of thumb. If you're using your Facebook page and going to be open about your product and you're not using the attraction marketing method, but you are actually going to post about your business, remember, that's the people I'm talking to now. 1 business post for 3 personal posts. Not business, personal. Business posts, make sure there's 3 personal posts before you ever put another business post up there. So you want to make it to be kind of like your rule of thumb to be 4 posts on Facebook a day. Your page needs to be very active. 4 posts a day. So I'm going to give you an example, okay? One picture that I might post on Facebook a day might be a picture of my kids and what we're doing for homeschooling or what we're doing that day for an activity. Okay, that might be one post. Another post might be an encouraging quote about moms or a Bible verse. I love sharing Bible verses or commentaries, something that's going to be an encouragement post for mamas about their day. I might even post a health article. What's also another, what's your niche? What are things that you like? I personally right now, I am training to be a doula, and I've just signed on with our local doula services. So I might post things about mamas and babies and the NICU and what I'm currently doing. Post about your life. What are you doing today? Okay? People do want to hear that. Now, there are going to be people that say, I don't want a picture of your meal. Too bad. Because there are, for every person that says, I don't want to see your meal, including my dad, who is my producer for this show, and he's sitting here shaking his head. I don't want to see a picture of what you had for supper. For every person that says that, 10 more people do want to see a picture of what you had for supper. People love to see what you ate and comment on it. Okay? So you need to be very active with personal posts. And then the 4th post can be a business post. All right? Number 6, do be consistent. I don't want you posting 5 things today and nothing tomorrow. 6 days a week you should be posting. All right. Now, sometimes I even post on Sunday, but that is because I post things about what was in the sermon, or I post a Bible quote. I make sure I post something about the Lord, because I do set aside Sundays for the Lord's Day. I do not do business on the Lord's Day. But 6 days a week, consistently, shoot for posting every single day. You will be amazed at how quickly you can think of things to post. Where are you? What are you doing? Snap a picture with your iPhone and upload it to Facebook. Sitting in traffic? Take a picture and say, the Lord's teaching me patience right now. Those that are local, don't get on 85. You can do all kinds of things. You know what? Our kids can teach us something like Snapchat. They snap everything. This is what we can be doing on Facebook. Make your feed a conversation piece where you are engaging with people all the time. Get creative, okay? Share a news article that talks about something. Share a testimony from your friend. Now let's talk about that one business post. That one business post is not buy from me, buy from me, buy from me. That's not what your one business post is, okay? Again, people are interested in people, not products. They're not on Facebook to be sold to. So you want to incorporate whatever your business is with your life. So for my supplement that has helped so much with my adrenal fatigue, I might take a picture of me drinking my pink drink saying, getting my energy for the day. For my hair products, I might take a picture after I get out of the shower saying, boy, do I really need this today. My hair needs help. Or I might take a picture of my hair after it's done being dried and say, what do you guys think? For my weight loss, for my network marketing, just getting on and saying, the scale moved down today, 50 pounds and counting. People say, what are you doing? That's the opportunity for me to message them and say, let me tell you about what I'm doing. So make sure it's how it applies to you. Share a testimony of a friend and how it helped them. But don't go on and just post these ad pictures of your company. Okay? Don't do that. Implement your company into your life. Show your kids using your products. And that's the way you're going to do your 1 to 4 post. Okay? Another tip, a little ninja trick here. When you see posts that other people have used that you can use for your business, okay? Oh, that's a great testimony about my product. I want to use that. But guess what? You've already maxed out today. You can't post another business post. Click up in the upper right-hand corner, click saved. Save it. And I love it because then when I just have a few minutes and I don't know what to post, I can go to my saved list and I can copy that and paste it in. Never, never, never just hit share. Always copy the text, save the picture, and put it up as your own post. Okay? Obviously, if you're quoting a friend of yours, you want to say, I loved what my friend said. But for the most part, if it's a testimony, for the most part, if it's an article, copy and paste it and put it as an original post. Do this also with other things that are not business related so that when you get brain dead and you're like, I don't know what to post and I can't post something about my business, but I need to post something, go to your saved. Was there just a sweet video? Maybe of babies laughing that was just something to brighten your day. You wanted to share it later? Save it. It's right there in your save list. Number 6, do interactive posts. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, number 7, do interactive posts. Don't just post one-way posts. Get posts where people are commenting. This is very important for your Facebook algorithm. For the most part, Facebook is going to show up, the things that are going to show up in your newsfeed are going to be things that you have liked and things that you have commented on. So your goal is to get people to like and comment on your posts. So one thing, though, that has happened recently is that Facebook has caught on to this with their algorithm. And if you do one of those posts that says, everybody's posting, says something like, I've noticed a change in my news feed lately, and I don't think that everybody's seen my posts. Like my post if you see this, or comment below. Facebook knows those, and they actually will decrease your algorithm if you start participating in that type of thing. One thing that is really good to do is Facebook can't read graphics. And so I like to make graphics that have somebody choose something. So for instance, right before Thanksgiving, I did a graphic that had a picture of a pumpkin pie, turkey, mashed potatoes, and eggnog. And I put A, B, C, and D on there. And I said, if you had to get rid of one of these foods for Thanksgiving, which one would it be? People love to give their opinions. A, C, D, all of the above for me. I couldn't get rid of any of these. People will give you tons of opinions. This is what you want. And so create posts that people can, they love to give their opinions. Take a picture of your shoes and say, should I wear these shoes with this dress or these shoes with these dress? People will come out of the woodwork. They love to give their opinions. So have interactive posts. Post what the weather's like and say, what's it like for you today? Post what you're having for dinner and say, what's for dinner at your house? People love these kind of posts. Engaging posts. All right? And then number 8. This is very, very important. Ditch the venting. Ditch the discouraging posts. Ditch the murmuring, the complaining. Facebook isn't the place to do that. I know you've had a hard day. I know you're tired. And there are times to say something. You can say something, but you can say it in an uplifting way. You can say something like, wowza, I am so tired today. Time to hit the hot shower. And then put, some emojis. That's fine. But do not be venting on Facebook. Do not be murmuring and saying, blah, 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 so-and-so blocked me on Facebook. And I have seen so many people that have used Facebook to vent their problems. What should I do? My husband isn't ever home. They're just constant. Facebook is a downer. And you know what? Nobody will be following those kind of Facebook pages. People come to Facebook to be encouraged. They come to Facebook when they're tired, when they're bored, which maybe it's the end of the day. They just want to put their feet up, and guess what? They want to be encouraged. They want to be made to smile. So make your page a place of encouragement. Your Facebook audience does not need to know every problem that you have. You need to have a wise friend that you can share with, personally, privately, not on Facebook. All right, number 9. Do remember it can take up to 7 times to contact a person for them to be ready to buy from you. So remember, again, you're about relationships, people, not product. You're about serving people, not selling. So get that out of your mind and get into the heads and hearts of your people and start being an encouragement to them. And be there for them. And it's okay if they're not ready to hear about your product. And sometimes they're not ready over and over and over again. Keep checking in with them and don't mention your product every time. Don't make your friends think every time that you message them, okay, I have to wait a couple sentences in here and that her company is going to be mentioned. No, there might be times you touch base with them. Don't say a word about your product. And then another time, they may be ready to hear about it. I've had people join me after watching me for a year. And I know some of the companies that I am a part of, I watched for years. And I talked, with my particular weight loss product, I actually talked to my friend and mentor months. I'd have long conversations and I'd complain to her about how I couldn't lose weight. And then she'd talk to me about her program. And then I'd go back and I'd be like, I'm going to try a few things else first. And she was fine. She was there until I finally contacted her and said, I am ready. So remember, it takes 7 exposures usually, and sometimes more. It's very rare that a person on the first exposure is going to just jump for something. And remember that. And then the last one, but certainly not least, and possibly the most important is do Facebook Lives. I know. People hate being told that. There's so many people that say, oh, I'm an introvert, I can't do Facebook Lives. If you want to succeed, video is where it's at. Even Facebook now. Facebook algorithm caters to Facebook Lives. Facebook Lives are going to be seen far more than Facebook posts. And your Facebook Lives don't have to be about your product, and they shouldn't be about your product every time. Should be the same as your posts. Do 3 Facebook Lives of personal per 1 for your post. Or if you're branding yourself with attraction marketing, make your Facebook Live to be about what your attraction marketing is. I am happy to brainstorm with you. Private message me if you want more information about that. I also do a training. I've done a 10-day training on Facebook Lives before, so I won't take a lot of time now about that. And I may even do a Mompreneur just on Facebook Lives at some point. But the point is, you need to do them. You need to get comfortable doing them. And if you're not comfortable being in front of the camera, then do a Facebook Live of your family doing something. Turn the camera the other way and Facebook Live, you guys, your family watching a gorgeous sunset, or your family at a ball game, or your family opening up presents. Facebook Live the other members of your family. Learn how to get comfortable with Facebook Lives. Take small baby steps. Get on and just talk about what you're going to do today. Get on and ask about who's watching you instead of just talking about you. But get comfortable, start taking baby steps, and then make Facebook Lives an integral part of your Facebook. In fact, it would be good for your Facebook success to do one Facebook Live a day, 6 days a week. So those are my top 10 Facebook timeline tips for your business to be successful. And I hope you've gleaned a lot from this. When we finish here, in the comment section, I will put a link to a PDF that has a document that has a lot of this in it for you to go back and be able to look at. And I would love, if this has been helpful for you, I'd love you to share this with other people and encourage them to like our Jenny Irvin online page. If you haven't liked my page, please do so that you can be getting updates of when I'm going live. I try to get live every Monday afternoon. And I want to just tell you really quick before I sign off here that I have produced an ebook that is called A Busy Mama's Guide to Home Business. This is written from my experience as a mama of 8 children and seeking to produce an income from home while having a very, very busy household. If you are interested in a free copy of that book, you can put ebook in the comments and I will send that off to you right away. And with that, I'm going to sign off and I'm going to wish you a very good day, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. I'm hoping we'll have a dadpreneur on, but I cannot confirm that until I hear back. But whatever we have in store is going to be fantastic and exciting. And hang on for the post show for a few minutes where I will answer any questions that you might have. And I will see you again next time. Bye, guys.